What's up, y'all? I hope everyone's safe and enjoying the nice weather here and out there. Just talking about, thinking about, the NBA right now, how crazy it's been. In the last couple of weeks, especially with the trade deadline. And I want to give a shout out to Jalen Hurts, yo. What a impressive season, and what a hell of a game he played in the Super Bowl. I don't feel like he's getting enough acknowledgement or recognition for how well he has progressed and developed in such a short period of time. But as far as the NBA goes, I'm not sure if Russell Westbrook is already on the Clippers, or if he's on his way to the Clippers, or if it's just still being, speculated and talked about. But I feel like that would be actually a really good fit for him, especially because him and George have history together. Him and George played together before, and I'm pretty sure they made the playoffs both years George and Westbrook played together, but I think they lost both years in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look it again, but I think whatever team gets Russell Westbrook, first of all, I don't like how they did my man Russell. I don't like how they did him at all. They did him dirty, and I don't think a lot of people really understand Westbrook. I think Westbrook is misunderstood a lot, and for various reasons. But I think whatever team gets Russell is going to benefit, especially at this point in the year, especially if he goes to a contending team, a team that is bound to make the playoffs and actually contend. Whatever team that is going to get a dog, man. They're going to get an awakened dog, no question about it. And he's going to help someone go very far this year. I can guarantee you that. On both ends of the floor. I really feel like he's about to play with a huge chip on his shoulder, and he's going to play with like a lot to prove. I just get that energy and that sense from him. That type of vibe from him. You can tell the state of Utah. You can tell this is the first time the state of Utah has seen so many black people at once. The city of Salt Lake City. You can tell this is the first time that they've been exposed and around so many black people at one time. You can just tell. And the crowd. It's going to be very interesting to see what kind of crowd it is, on Sunday for the All-Star game. But I guess the dunk competition and the three-point competition should be interesting too. We'll see how that goes, but I'm excited to see how the XFL turns out. I actually think the XFL is going to be exciting. I really do. I think the XFL is going to be exciting. I'm so happy for The Rock. I feel like he's vicariously living his dream and helping other guys reach their dream. I love that. And the XFL actually seems like it will be pretty exciting, honestly. I really do. I think we're going to see a lot of unseen talent, which there's a lot of that in all sports. A lot of unseen talent and a lot of overlooked talent, for sure. Due to favoritism, politics. But there's a whole lot of talent out there that definitely goes unsung. That's for sure. And I'm excited to see that. The G League for the NBA is similar to that, to the XFL, but G League doesn't get much promotion and advertising or exposure for whatever reason. But it's a lot of young guys, a lot of young people. And even older people really that can still go at it, man, and still that can play, that can really play, can really go, and a lot of speculation is going around with different players. I know one of them was Aaron Rodgers possibly ending up in New York playing for the Jets, which would be, I think it would benefit both parties, honestly. I think it'd be a good thing for both Rodgers and the Jets, really. And most of the talk, I think this is the best year that both New York teams had in a while. The Jets and the Giants. I mean, it's 3 total New York teams, but the 2 downstate, Jets and Giants both had a year better than most expected, that's for sure. And Aaron Rodgers, who knows, that can be very, very interesting, to say the least. But I hope everyone has a safe Allstar Weekend, especially those of you that are actually in Salt Lake City for the weekend. Definitely appreciate all the people that play their part and do their role in making things happen, especially for the athletes, those that help people take care of their bodies and keep up with themselves, it goes a long way and it means a lot, because just imagine how banged up these guys' bodies are at this point in the season, actually past halfway, I think, actually. And you play so many games in a short period of time, it can really take a toll on your body for sure, especially towards the middle and end of the season. That's what makes guys like LeBron James such a admirable, remarkable specimen, because someone that has played that long and that many games, what was it, like a 7-year stretch with the guy who was in the finals for like 7 years straight or something like that? Something crazy, man. But it's like you can't even say that about anyone else. You really can't even talk about that with anyone else, man. And it's still playing, and he's still doing it. It's like they should be talking about the greatness of LeBron James every day on ESPN, on every show. Every show, every platform, every day, it should be LeBron James. They should name the NBA LeBron James. And it's like, how can we not feel this way? How can we not appreciate, acknowledge, and recognize what this man is doing in the NBA at 38 years old for 20 years. He's literally played in 3 different decades, and he's about to be playing with his son, potentially. If you can't appreciate that, there gotta be something wrong. Like there gotta be something off. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be, man. It gotta be. It gotta be something off, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you hate on LeBron, like there gotta be something wrong with you. Like you're like for real. Like there gotta be something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way. Like how can you hate that? Like how can you hate regardless? You know, and then some people be trying to hide it. They be trying to throw rocks and hide their hand and say they don't like him as a player and what he does on the court. But how can you say that? He just broke the freaking scoring record for all time. How can you say that? Yo, it's crazy. This man won rings on 3 different teams. This man has a championship on 3 different teams. Two different coasts, East Coast and West Coast, and got 3 different teams titles in the last 20 years of his NBA career. And counting. Okay. Excited for the Atlanta Dream season this year. You know what I'm saying? Got some new faces and new places and looking to really shake things up and make a run for it this year, man. It's no way the Atlanta Dream should not be in the playoffs. There's no way Cheyenne Parker should not be an All-Star. There's no way the Atlanta Dream should not be one of the top teams in the league. They should be right up there with Seattle, right up there with Vegas, right up there with Connecticut, right up there with Chicago. It's just no question. Y'all should be that 5th team. That y'all need to be that 5th team. Now that Brittany Griner's back, who knows what kind of season the Mercury have. You know, you got Deladon coming back. So you can never sleep on Phoenix as well, you know. But forget all that. The Atlanta Dream or nothing and no one. And there's nothing stopping this team or holding this team back. I feel like there's been some key pieces moved around that will benefit this program. And with Cheyenne and Rye being the center point of that, things can really blossom. Things can take off because they have a very solid, well-rounded team. They have great role players, and they're just great hustle players, great energy players. Like, there's just, if everyone can stay healthy mentally and physically, emotionally and psychologically, that's going to be the main piece. If everyone can stay there, nothing is stopping them from having a breakout season. You know, you'll have a 100% returning Cheyenne Parker physically. You know, she won't be pregnant and she won't be fresh off of giving birth. This would be her first year back fully, you know, and we're all looking forward to that. And not to mention, even though she was fresh off pregnancy, Cheyenne still didn't miss one game. She didn't miss one game. Still. So that goes to show you the resilience and the endurance that can only elevate and really, make an impact and make a difference this year. Like I said, I hope y'all stay safe, stay warm, enjoy the weather, get out, get back into nature, try and stay sane in this crazy world, and stay out the way. Spread love, show love, stay healthy, take care, peace.